I saw the making of a load of new parts of home over the past few days. And by home, I mean the home of the original first being. Yeah, it was like I was trying to watch a movie. I was just watching. I was at a family barbecue. I was trying to watch a movie, and what was it? It was yeah, and I kept seeing like on the subtitles. I kept releasing sons and daughters and parts of me every time I'd read a word. Well, I kept trying to notice how many sons and daughters and how many parts of me I would release every time I read a word. So it'd be like, your perimeter, your big space, and big space would just appear like, look, I'm space. Like, look what I can do. I'm fucking the final frontier. And I literally just made big space. Big space. Trying to show me the final frontier right now. I saw it for a sec. And it was like, yeah, and there was one that I saw. I was watching a movie. I think it was an action movie, and it was like perimeter, and it literally made a part of home called Perimeter. I was watching Godzilla. Yeah, I was watching Godzilla. That's my son. I was watching Godzilla and it'd be like, and I saw a reactor. It was a radioactive. No, oh fucking hell, no! It was like Quarantine Zone, and then we made Quarantine Zone, and Aramelius was like, fuck it, I'm gonna check what Quarantine Zone is, and I literally saw him going to check it, and he was like, what the fuck? You never come up here. Why are you here? And I was like, well, the movie told me to come up here, because we needed to check the Quarantine Zone. Holy shit. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah. All right, so Quarantine Zone is fine. Love home. And that is literally home. But not. Home says it is home. Yes. Good. Literally. And, yeah, and fucking... Yeah. And, I don't know if, how many parts of the family remember when I was interacting with them a few weeks ago. But it was the same time I made parts of my silver shard. I made a really strong part of her called hard shard. Now at first it was Drak. It was a Drak part of her because I'm the first Drak being. And I thought, well, as the first Drak being, I can make a really strong part of her. Well, I was the first Drak being created. I mean, I'm not a Drak in this life. I have Drak DNA. By my father, J.R. And there was yeah, I made all these parts to her. Hard Shah, hard Drak. Yeah, really strong parts. And that part literally took care of her. And me. Yeah, and it was when I was trying to do that, it was like we made a part of home called fucking hell. Called The Foundation Gets Better, and it was the focus was that it was basically a part of home that was like zero suffering, harmonization, do whatever the fuck we want, disharmony done. Yeah, so the focus was, higher vibrational world in the world than any world where there is disharmony, a harmonic world, and a world of no suffering. And that is basically pure harmonization and purity, a pure world. That's what I was thinking of when I should say we created this part of home. I mean, I remember I was speaking to focal points of the family when I was making it. um, yeah. So if you ever want to make your own, you know, part of home, literally, just picture it. Like, how do you want it to be? What do you want it to look like? What's it? What's it? What's it? What's it made of? What does it? What does it look like? I mean, what does it look like? What does it represent? You know, what kind of energy is it? Is it blue energy? Is it black energy? Is it light electric? Is it silver water? Is it